Today, we'll learn about the definition of 3D and the 3D solids, cube and the cuboid. What is 3D? 3D is a three-dimensional figure. Let's learn in detail. Consider a line. To draw a line, we need only one measurement, called length. That's why it is called a one-dimensional figure. Let us consider a rectangle. To draw this figure, we need two measurements. They are length and breadth. So, we call it a two-dimensional figure. Now, you guess, how many measurements are needed to draw a three-dimensional figure? Yes, you are right. We need three measurements: length, breadth, and height. Three-dimensional figures are solids that occupy space. We can see, touch, and move. They are also called polyhedrons. Some of the examples of 3D solids are cube, cuboid, prism, pyramid, and so on. I hope you have understood what a three-dimensional figure is. Let's learn about each 3D solids elaborately. First, let's take the 3D solid, cuboid. A cuboid is a box-shaped solid, or hollow object. It can be either solid, like this, or it can be hollow, like this. It has length, breadth, and height. A cuboid is a closed three-dimensional, geometrical figure, bounded by 6 rectangular plane regions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, let's learn the formula related to this cuboid. Consider we need to find the base area of the cuboid. Look at the base. What is the shape of the base? Yes, it is a rectangle. We know the area of the rectangle formula. That is, length into breadth. Thus, the base area of the cuboid is also length of the cuboid into breadth of the cuboid. That is, base area of cuboid equals length into breadth. Volume of the cuboid equals L into B into H, where L is length, B is breadth, and H is height. Now, we know the formula: the volume of the cuboid equals length into breadth into height. What do you observe in this formula? We already know length into breadth is the base area of the cuboid. That means the formula volume of the cuboid can also be written as volume equals base area into height. So, when the base area of the cuboid is given, we can directly find the volume of the cuboid by multiplying it by the height, even without knowing its length and breadth. Very interesting, isn't it? When the length and breadth of the cuboid are equal, like this, we can easily find the length or breadth using this formula. Length or breadth equals square root of base area. We are done with the volume. Let's study the formula to find the surface area of the cuboid. Consider wrapping a box with a gift wrapper. The outer area covered by the gift wrapper is the surface area of that box. The box is the cuboid. Now, we are going to see the surface area formula of the cuboid. In cuboid, the opposite parallel faces are the same. This face is parallel to this face. The area of this face is L into H. The area of its parallel face is also L into H. Similarly, the area of this face and its parallel face is B into H. And the remaining two faces are parallel. The area of those two parallel faces is L into B. The surface area of this cuboid is the sum of the areas of all the faces, which is equals to 2 times L into B, plus 2 times B into H, plus 2 times L into H. When we take the common term 2 outside, we get the surface area of the cuboid is 2 times L into B plus B into H plus L into H. Let's study the 3D solid cube. Cube is a closed three-dimensional geometrical figure, bounded by 6 square plane regions. Cube can also be called a cuboid, having equal measurements of length, breadth and height. In a cube, we take length equals breadth equals height equals A. Let's learn the formula related to cube. Observe the base of the cube. The shape of the base is square. We know the formula. Area of the square is side into side. Thus, the base area of the cube is also length of the side into side. Therefore, the base area of the cube is A into A. Volume of cube equals A into A, where A is length, breadth and height. We can notice that A into A is the base area of the cube. That means the formula of the volume of the cube can also be written as volume equals base area into side. Hence, when the base area of the cube is given, we can directly find the volume of the cube by multiplying it by the side length. If the base area of the cube is known, then its side length can be found from the formula. Side length equals square root of base area. If the volume of a cube is given, the side length of the cube is the cube root of the volume. That is, side length A equals cube root of the volume. Let's study the formula to calculate the surface area of the cube. The cube has 6 identical square faces, as the length, breadth and height are equal. Thus, the surface area of the cube is 6 times the area of one face. The area of one face is A into A, which equals A square. The surface area of the cube equals 6 into A square. Let's summarize what we learned today. In this video, we explored the definition of 3D solids. We learned about the cuboid and cube, and formulas to find their volume and surface area. Stay tuned to learn more.